Hey guys, it's Sammy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the fall time cozy book tag. I was tagged by Madeline May. I will leave her information down below. And this tag was created by Sam from Sam's Nonsense, so I will also leave her down below so you can check out the original video and questions. So let's get into it. I needed to make this video soon because fall's ending soon, and yeah. So the first question is crunching leaves. The world is full of color. Find a book that has red, oranges, and yellows on the cover. So for this question, I am choosing Illumine by Amy Kaufman and Jake Kristoff. This cover is gorgeous. Like, look at it. Like, guys. And this is just like the dust jacket, and the underneath is just like actually like this is all written on it, and it's really nice. And I've yet to read this book, but I am hoping to read it soon. Probably not this year. Hopefully the beginning of next year. We never know. I just do whatever I want most of the time. So yes, this book. The next question is cozy sweater. It's finally cold enough to wear those cozy warm clothing. What book gives you those warm fuzzy feelings? So for this question I am going with To All the Boys I Loved Before by Jenny Han, and also P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. These books are so adorable and they do not give enough hype anymore. I think once the third book comes out in April or May, it will get a lot more hype. But these books are so cute. The family relationship in these is on point. It's actually amazing. And these books are just so well written, and I really love all the characters in them. And I think they should be able to get more attention, and they definitely give me the warm fuzzy feelings. The next question is Fall Storm. The wind is howling and the rain is pounding. What is a favorite book or genre that you like to read on a rainy day? So I'm gonna pick a genre. I had never been into this genre, obviously, until I read Ekatar and Ekamath, which changed my thoughts completely on like the genre itself. So I'm going to go with fantasy, specifically high fantasy, aka Sarah J Maas, aka like my love of my life. So if I could read a book on a rainy day, it'd probably be Ekamath, but if I could read any genre, it'd be fantasy. So next question is Cool Crisp Air. What is the coolest character that you would like to trade places with? This is me copping out because A Quarter and Fury is my actual life. If there's like a cool character that I would like to trade places with, it would be Farah, or Amryn, or Moore, or any character in this book. Even though bad stuff happens, but like, guys, if you haven't read this yet, you need to read it. Please, please, please. The next question is hot apple cider. What underhyped book do you want to become the next biggest, hottest thing? So in general, especially recently, I've been reading hyped books mainly because they're just on the top of my TBR because everyone's like, you need to read them, you need to read them. So I haven't read many unknown books recently. Guys, you need to read this book. And that is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. By no means is this necessarily like super unknown because obviously everyone knows Lauren Oliver from either the Delirium series or like Panic or Vanishing Girls or anything like that. But this I think was one of her first books, if not her first book. And it is so good, guys. Like, there's a movie coming out in April, so I think when the movie comes out, more people may pick it up. But I really recommend this. This is my favorite book of last year. It was amazing. It is a contemporary about this girl who keeps reliving this day over and over again for like 7 or so days, and it is so good, and I can't recommend it enough. I will definitely try to reread it closer to when the movie is coming out because this book is actually amazing, and yeah. So next question is coats, scarves, and mittens. The weather is turning cold and it's time to bundle up. What's the most embarrassing book cover that you would be embarrassed to read in public? Alright guys, so funny story along with this. I just recently finished this book in November, so this month, and I didn't think it would be that big of a deal to read this in public, and then when I really thought about it, it was kind of weird, and I really didn't like it. And that is The Merciless by Danielle Vega. If you can't tell, there is a pentagram on the cover of this book, and I would read this at my college. I like the looks. You could see the looks, and they're like, doesn't that have a pentagram on it? Yes, it does have a pentagram on it, but it was really embarrassing because I was like, I just want to read my book in peace, like please, like don't, I know this says forgive us Father for we have sinned, but it's totally fine, like I'm not reading up spells. So these next two questions don't really have to go with books, but I'm gonna do them anyway because they're super cute. And the next one is pumpkin spice. What's your favorite fall time comfort food / foods? I don't know if I have necessarily a favorite like comfort food, but my favorite food is obviously Thanksgiving food, being my mom makes the best pumpkin pie coffee cake. If you don't know pumpkin pie coffee cake, look it up, make it for Thanksgiving, it's freaking amazing. Also, like, I don't know if any of you guys get these cookies. I'll insert a picture here if I can find it. I'm sure I can. But like they're the little like sugar cookies with like the pumpkins and the turkeys and stuff like that for fall. Oh my god, those sugar cookies are the best things. Luckily they make them for like every single holiday, so like I can get them all year round. They are so good. You'd think they wouldn't be because you get them out of like the freezer at like Giant or BJ's or whatever. You guys need to get them too. Whereas like comfort foods, I guess like mashed potatoes and like mac and cheese. But those are like every year, all year comfort foods, so. And then the last question is, who do you tag? I didn't do any research, so I don't know who has done this tag and who hasn't done this tag. So I'm gonna cop out because I really, and plus like fall's almost over and people are like starting to get into the Christmas spirit, so I don't know who wants to do this tag. So I'm just gonna tag everybody. If you've seen this video, you can say I tagged you and it's gonna be great. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. All of my social media links are down below. They are all at bookishsami. I hope you guys all have a great day. I will see you very soon. Bye!